Hello guys, this is Youngblood here with a new video, and this one's gonna be serious. We're gonna talk about the Paul brothers. I'm not gonna re-record again. I'm gonna just say it how it is. I I absolutely just I have no words for them. It seems as they're abandoned children. Just look at Logan Paul. Which sane normally, I mean mentally sane person would do this? Go to the middle of the streets, pull the pants down, and just take a picture while everyone is going around them. This is the behavior of a 5 to 7 year old child who does not understand any. No, 7-year-old is too mature for him. 4 to 5 year old child who is just always behaving like this to get attention. And it's painful to see that people are watching him. See, like 6 million views on this video. 6 million. And oh my god, they were laying on the streets, doing something with the police, disrespecting police authorities and other people, causing traffic, like standing in front of the cars. It's just so awful to see people in our age, I mean in our century, do things like this. He recently went to the suicide forest in Japan to explore it. I mean, who would do it? Who normal person would do it? I mean, family members maybe have a right to find their family members, their relatives, if something happened, God knows what. And but he just did there, like went with a camera, a vlog, and just was so out of place in there. He was so cheerful and stuff, and God, I honestly have no words for him. He found one of the victims, one of the poor people that was a bit too sad and ended their own life. He found one of them, and he did not pay respect. He disrespected him with his presence there. He was filming him, and he was like paying so much disrespect, cracking jokes and laughing around. And I don't know. I'll say it straight. How fucked in the head you have to be to disrespect the dead? How fucking ill do you have to be to do that? I mean, he he's a fucking degenerate. He does not care for his own or others' well-being. He's just fame hit him in the head or something. That if that is gonna be the fame, that's gonna be the best case scenario. Or what he's doing, that might be just a mental trauma or something to do with his mental. Hopefully only fame hit him in the head, and now people will start to realize how fucking terrible he is. That is just my opinion. You might not think he's terrible, you might even be his fan or something, but that is my opinion on him, that he's a terrible person. I dislike him. I'm not gonna tell this sad story about me right now, that because just I want to get views or something. You might think this like hyping or something, but no. Fuck. This is my first time doing this, and I'll fucking tell my sad stories. But Spix mentioned that he was sad as well, and I can completely relate to him and his situation, his anger towards this man, this sad man. I can only agree with Spix. I was sad myself. My whole last year I did not get a single fucking break from sadness. I was sad all the time. I can't fucking count on my fingers how much times I've harmed myself and didn't tell about others and harmed them while doing so. How much I made them worry about me. And I can tell you will not be like you will not you will not be able to act neutral now when you know about the Paul. You probably knew about it previously before me, and I hope so. But I really hope that you will not act neutral on this and have your own opinion on it. Just this man is sick. To do something so sick is no one I know in real life will do that. I mean, I know few people who are a bit who don't have everything right in their head, but I'm sure when they would be in his position, they would not do something as awful as that. They would be scared, sad. They would respect the person that was the person in front of them. But this dude, he's just the exact opposite. I wanted to explain this more or less, well, more or less understandably, but I've just uh, gone into rambling, and I sure hope you have gotten something out of this monologue I was making. And this was not script, right? It is just on my this is just my reaction to this thing. This person's fucking awful. Okay. Uh, um, I hope my audience is sane. I know I might crack a joke or two, but about like subjects that are not like good to be cracked about. But I know how far to go. I have the sense of, I don't know, guilt or embarrassment. Just when you see people like this, famous people, don't go around them like a little dog. Have your own opinions on them. Search about who they are, and just people in this century are following these bloggers, and that's not exactly the right thing. I mean, there are good bloggers that talk about the stuff, inform people, and tell basically good advices, but totally this is not the case. This is not the case. Just don't follow the crowd. My advice: don't follow the crowd, because this guy has a big following, and you might see in your surroundings, schoolwork or something, like talking about him non-stop, good or bad. I don't follow the crowd. Have your own opinions, and please be yourself and just be normal. I'm gonna finish my rambling about this subject now, and I'm sorry I did not get to go that deep into it. These are just my honest thoughts and my reaction. I'm filming this right after I knew about it. I looked at few of this person's videos, and just I know I don't have to look farther to see how ill he is. I don't have to look farther. I don't. Let's get rid of this. And whew, again, this was your host here, Youngblood. If you're sad, please talk to someone. I have an experience of my own. If I was sad, I did not tell anyone, and I've hurt the other person who was talking to me really much, and that felt like the worst feeling ever. So when you're sad, talk to someone, so the bad feelings will go away. And yes, I honestly hope you got something on this video. You did not need to enjoy this. No. Oh, please, the only thing I ask you now is leave your thoughts in the comments. I'll link the video of Spix telling the same thing but more professionally in the in the description of this video. He is honestly just an awesome person. He understands all this stuff, and he is worth checking out. This is not a shout out. I'm just telling that he is not a bad person. He is not a bad person. He respects people. Honestly, he respects people and knows when to stop. So this was your host here, Young Blood, and I'm out.